The everyman hero, Big Ace Montana in the house! And a young man who was on our media recognized here at MATW, the young party McFly, was something to say here tonight.
You know, that's fine, but on this episode tonight, we're going to see the English gentleman, Shawn, Denny, a man of distinction and valor, forced to compete against a maniac, against a lunatic and Joe King. That's not fair. But you know what? It's all fine, because in the main event tonight, Bad Magic defends their tag team championships against XLG, and finally we're going to see a wrong righted as XLG walks out with the Mid-Atlantic Tag Team Championship.
Only time will tell, ladies and gentlemen. They're telling the truth. We're ready, are we not?
We're ready.
So much more coming right up.
Our first contest is scheduled for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first, from Mirage Mountain, Pennsylvania, weighing in tonight at 325 pounds, this is Daniel Copperhead.
Well, making his MATW debut here tonight, ABT. A young man I'm not very familiar with. However, he looks like he is familiar with the confines of the ring, I would say, for sure.
And his opponent.
Well, I mean, I can't argue with you on that. I got to tell you, Fleener, I don't know the kid, but I like him already because he's got the guts to try to take out Ace Montana.
I was getting ready to say, there is no one within 50 miles of this venue. No one within 50 miles of this venue doesn't know who that gentleman is. Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to yet another adventurous episode of MATW Live. The aforementioned Alexander B. Thomas, I'm main event Brent Fleener. We are off and running, Thomas.
That's the voice of reason, Alexander B. Thomas. That's why I'm here, Fleener, is to correct you when you make all these egregious mistakes, talking about how much these people love Ace Montana, how great he is. That's my job, is I'm here to consider me the fact checker of MATW, sir.
The fact checker or the fact developer, as it were.
I mean, you know, it is what it is.
New referee here amongst the Zebra Society at MATW, Mr. Marvin Wall. Going through the particulars.
Is he a trained referee? Did they find him on the street somewhere? Who is this guy?
Brand new to the squad, is all I
don't know him.
Ladies and gentlemen.
But you know what? Maybe he'll be better than Todd Myers and Bill Olsen.
Wow, well.
Maybe I'll have that going for me.
I will refrain from commenting any further in that regard.
Ace has a foreign object in his hand. He's already starting off.
Well, oh, come on.
He could choke him with, you could suffocate. You know, you can suffocate on something that small.
You most certainly could, but this Daniel Copperhead individual, he is a rather large being in his own right.
That's a big dude. And we'll see if your hero, if these people's hero, Ace Montana, can best this guy. I'm curious to see how this is going to go.
ABT, it is absolutely no secret, and I certainly make it no secret.
Listen,
I am very fond of Ace Montana.
Just listen.
And so are the
crowd. They love him. They love him.
That follow him wherever he is going to be either working, or we saw in here.
Look, he's getting another foreign object.
In a previous episode. And the young Copperhead doesn't want any part of hearing this either.
Well, here's where the strategist comes in. Let him talk his air out. let him get hyped up and adrenaline, and then take him out.
Who's ready to watch me give old pretty hair here or Yorktown butt whooping? But before I get started with that, Daddy, who wants his banana?
Oh, my goodness. A very treasured memory indeed for any young fan.
Covered in sweat. Do you know what Ace Montana's sweat smells like? I do, Fleener.
As a matter of fact, I do as well. If you'll think back to some of those various promos done throughout the very young existence of MATW. And folks, we thank you all for joining us for yet another episode of MATW Live. Please log on to MATWonline.com for all things MATW. Find out where you can join the aforementioned Alexander B. Thomas and myself and all of the superstars in the MATW
Where
galaxy.
you can be a part of the MATW experience. It's not just coming out to see a show, Fleener. This is an experience. You come in here, you walk through that door, and you see larger-than-life superstars. You see people like Ace Montana, like XOG, like the tag teams, Bad Magic, like this Daniel Copperfield. Maybe he
Copperhead.
Yeah, my apologies. Maybe he joins the ranks of the upper echelon here tonight. But what's a win over Ace Montana do for a guy like this?
Well, in his debut
I've Googled this man. I can't even find a lot on the internet. So that means this is one of his first handful of matches, probably, at least for a bigger company. So what's a win over Ace Montana do? You know, Ace can talk all day long. Hold on, Flitter. He can talk all day long about how much people love him and how great he is, and that's great. And Ace has done a lot of stuff, but this kid might have something to prove.
And alluding to what you're certainly the web you're spinning here, this man able to defeat Ace Montana by either pin or submission or even countout goes a long way in developing a young man's career. And here we go, collar and elbow now.
I think Mr. Copperhead might show you something here, Fleener.
He so far has proven early on that he is not going to back away from the larger individual that is Big Ace Montana. And now referee Marvin Wall calling for the break and receives it cleanly. One would expect no less from Ace Montana. Now both individuals, again, collar and elbow tie-up aggressively done by Copperhead. Oh, now a wrenching wrist lock.
Look at that, going to work on the arm there of Ace Montana.
And Montana trying desperately to reach around over his head. And the obvious target here, be it good or bad to say, would be that those long flowing red locks of one Daniel Copperhead.
Well, I mean, isn't the obvious target? The thing is, Ace Montana, this guy is focused, this guy is determined. I mean, I make no bones about my feelings for Ace Montana. I've never claimed to be a fan of the guy. We don't go to lunch together.
Come on, you!
But look at this. Look, I can't deny the prowess of this man. I can't deny there's no quit in him. You can call it stupid or you can call it smart.
Oh, well, he's eaten 3 big rights from the man who represents every truck stop in America and has been completely taken over now by Ace Montana, who lifts the very large Copperhead.
That might be it for old David Copperfield there.
Well,
no, I take it back.
What? I mean, well, he disappeared.
Danny Copperhead. I take it back. Danny Copperhead. He's no longer David Copperfield. Now he's Danny Copperhead.
Well, he disappeared almost like David Copperfield made the Statue of Liberty disappear not so many years ago.
There's only 2 later, but what if that had been a 3? You can't count it. You can't talk over that. I got to hear that. It's like music to my ears.
Well, you and I both know it's going to take a far cry more than that kind of offense to dishevel one Ace Montana.
It may, but it's like you say, Fleener, we get it settled in the ring. Every night's a different night. You never know what's going to happen here in MATW.
Hey, Hey, let's be honest.
Oh, wait, look.
Wait a minute
Both
now.
the big men over the ropes.
Oh, wait, he is definitely locked in between his ankle,
He is
locked into
stuck.
that first and second rope. That must be excruciating, Thomas.
The referee is trying to help him get out. He is caught.
Oh,
There is no question about that.
and Ace Montana now gathering himself on the outside as well. Oh, wait, seizing possibly the advantage
Look,
that
look,
this
look.
has created.
Look, it's just like Ace Montana to kick a man when he's down, Fleener.
Well, I must be, now look, Ace is trying to help him. He is in fact
Look at this smile.
attempting to,
Look at this smile on Montana's face.
well, as troublesome for Copperhead as this predicament is, it is rather humorous that it has happened in the first place.
And Montana's trying to help him, to be fair.
Oh my goodness. They have almost freed the young Danny Copperhead, who is dumped unceremoniously onto the outside. Can't really see him now, he's to his feet. Oh my goodness. Has he broken or possibly dislocated that ankle at the very least? Who
I'm not
knows?
sure. I don't know if...
But it was a hugely... Oh, big
There we
headbutt
go.
now from Copperhead.
It was all a planned distraction, Fleener.
It very easily could have been. As we've heard overhead, 5 minutes remaining in this contest, ladies and gentlemen. Huge rights and now a big elbow. Following that up, and another dump right in the chest. And referee Marvin Wall calling it.
He's David Copperfield again. He disappeared. I had so much hope.
I know you did, pal.
Regardless, I have to call a spade a spade. Ace Montana is victorious here tonight. The arm raised in the air by referee Marvin there is that of Ace Montana.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere. Coming up here at ringside, it'll be yours truly discussing
Whatever he wants to talk about.
Whatever Party McFly certainly wants to talk about.
He's requested the promo time. He's got the promo time. Here we go, right? We're going to hear what he has to say. But right now, Ace Montana celebrating a big win here tonight over one Danny Copperhead, defeating him, a battle of the big men. Whether I like it or I don't, folks, I got to be honest with you. Ace Montana walks out of here with the victory. Ace Montana victorious here tonight at MATW.
How you feeling your town? If you would please help me welcome down to ringside a young man whose career here at MATW is certainly on a meteoric rise. He is electricity personified. He is Party McFly! Party McFly, young man, it is so good to see you as it always is, but I must ask you, as you heard the introduction, certainly your career is in fact on a meteoric rise here at MATW, and we are proud of the strides you have made. But let's rewind the clock a little bit. Last month, Fairfax, Virginia, you went to work on Reggie Collins. You actually busted him wide open. Mr. McFly, any words, any thoughts you'd care to share?
Quite honestly, not one of my proudest moments. However, as I was enjoying the love from the fans that night, Reggie decided to jump me from behind. And then he found out what Party McFly was all about.
That is true. That is true. You were merely defending yourself. Now, of course, You are certainly catching the eyes of these ravenous wrestling fans. And not to mention that, your exploits have caught the eye of MATW brass. It is rumored that coming up, maybe in the not so distant future, you, young man, will have the chance to face off against the reigning and defending current MATW heavyweight champion, Doug Delicious. What might be your thoughts concerning this, Mr. McFly?
Keep it short and sweet. My sentiments are just like the fans. Doug disgusting.
Well, as a matter of fact, you know, it's odd that you bring that up. Currently available here at MATW, have you seen the new article of clothing being offered here tonight?
Have I seen it? Well, wait, sir. I've got one right here.
You know what? The look on his face, it's like he's saying, do you know who I am? Look at that. Ladies and gentlemen, I couldn't understand why you would, but if you want for sale here tonight, Doug Delicious / disgusting t-shirts for your viewing pleasure. Now, what are you doing with that, McFly? What do you have in mind for that shirt?
Well, with the weather changing, I'm coming.
Ladies and gentlemen, Party McFly!
Party McFly. I've been told while you were out there gallivanting and doing all these other things, Fleener, I was
Just
here
doing
working.
what the boss
I was
tells me.
here working. I have been told that in our next episode, Party McFly and Doug Delicious face off for the MATW Championship.
And I said not so distant future, but I didn't realize it was going to be that soon.
Well, I get the scoop on these.
We now go to
things.
Lee Petrie standing by in the ring.
Your next contest is scheduled for one fall with a 15-minute time limit.
Oh my good Lord.
Hey, I'm going to need your complete and utter silence for the respect here. This is the Queen's and the King's and the Prince's favorite wrestler.
And I understand his brother Marky may or may not be here tonight.
Being led to the ring by Lord Salazar from Newcastle, England, weighing in tonight at 32 stone. Here is Shawn Denny.
Well,
I don't think you can ever discount that Mark Denny is where Shawn Denny is.
baby,
But
that's a lot to hide, buddy, I guarantee you.
But my question is, Joe King is here. What about that big tall freak that goes with him? Demented Bradley. Did they let him out of the asylum too?
Well, very
Look,
interesting.
How many passes do they get before they don't get to leave the asylum anymore? That's what I want to know. I want to help reach that number. Everybody chip in right now and you can help us reach that number where they can not leave the asylum anymore.
Or maybe there's a limited number of visits per month. Who knows?
We're going to play the song in the background like the commercials with the dogs. Like, you can help right now. Call this number and you can help keep Joe King and Demented Bradley where they belong, in the asylum.
And who sings that song? Sarah, whatever her name is?
It doesn't matter. Well, don't sing, Fleener. Come on. I've already got to watch this guy. I don't need to hear you sing,
I guarantee you. You hated that, you're going to love. Very interesting that we would see these two in singles competition without their partners in tow.
From the Demented State Hospital, weighing in tonight at 215 pounds, he's one half of the Real Live Freaks. This is Joe King.
He looked a lot better when he first came out and the hood was down over top of his face. But regardless...
Well, he is still wearing the mask.
All right, but regardless, if I could be the voice of reason for a moment here...
I'll allow you to, absolutely.
Much appreciated, sir. I have to tell you, I mean, you say it's weird to see these two without their partners, and that is true, but they're both accomplished single stars.
They are.
Shawn Denny holds victories over some of the biggest names in pro wrestling. Joe King has wrestled up and down everywhere under the sun. He sees you, see?
A solid salad bar. You might want to pay attention to the guy in the ring.
Wait.
Oh, wait a minute, off and running now.
Joe King attacked him before the bell.
Shit. And I do not condone that, ABT. However, let's go back, if we shall. How many times has Joe King been bludgeoned by the Union Jack and whatever else Denny's holding in his hands, and his brother?
I do not recall that, sir.
Well, of course you would. Boy, referee Bill Olson.
I'm not saying it didn't happen. I just don't personally remember it now.
It must have been
Wait.
in that episode we did from the moon when I couldn't make it.
That was the one in Rio de Janeiro, I believe. Wait.
Rearranging the thoughts and perhaps maybe the movement of
There you go.
An absolute blatant poke.
He might
in the
not
eye.
feel pain, but you poke him in the eye, he can't see. That'll work.
And take it from someone
There you go, Shawn.
who has experienced a little eye trauma very recently, I might add. ABT, you are so right. If you are concentrating on an injured eye, just one of them.
Wait.
You're not thinking about anything else.
Oh,
And Denny was able.
No. Come on. And Joe King with 2 clotheslines on Denny here. We go for a third.
I mean, they were aggressively thrown by King, and here maybe a third. Oh, no.
Denny ducks twice. And look at that. Working the arm. See, that's the thing. Joe King went to the well one too many times. 2 clotheslines. That's one more than Shawn should have let happen. But it wasn't going to happen a third time.
No. You just stole exactly what I was going to say right off my tongue, and that is that Denny, either of them are not going to just allow.
Look, I know you disagree with me on Joe King, and that's fine. But you have to admit that a lot of the times that we've seen Joe King take a loss, which haven't been many, I have to tell you, because I guess fortune favors the insane. But regardless,
Lord takes care of drunks and fools, they say.
Most of the times we've seen a loss from Joe King, it's been his own doing.
Yep.
It's been something he did to cause that.
An overly aggressive
100%.
attempt at a move or some sort of offense that just hasn't been able to get the job done because he's telegraphed it a little, maybe too largely.
And when you look up and down this locker room, there are a few people you want to make a mistake in the ring with than Shawn Denny.
Either Denny, but most especially.
And the thing
Shawn.
is, people think because Shawn likes to play around in the ring, he likes to dance, he likes to make fun of people. I get that. I understand why people don't like him, and that's fine because you don't have to like excellence. But he is excellent.
No question about it.
These people don't respect it, and that's fine. But me and the Queen, we know. See, look, now he's got to explain to Bill Olson how wrestling works.
The Queen.
Look, he's telling Bill Olson right now, he's like, this is how you do your job. You know, Shawn has to come here and wrestle a match against the Freak and teach the referee how to do his
After
job.
taking 2 rights from Joe King, he might want to worry about doing his own job. Oh. Wait, nice wrenching wrist lock into a...
Poke his eye and break his arm. I'm here for it. Let's do it.
His Joe King's momentum from that massive wrist lock, he just followed it over almost somersault-like. Now getting an opportunity to maybe catch his breath is Joe King, one half of the real-life Freaks. Oh, shin right to the sternum, reverberating through this building. My goodness. And another now, ABT. Gotta hurt, man. It has to hurt.
Well, wait. Oh, there we go. Kick him. There we go. See, it has to hurt, but does it hurt though? That's the thing. That's the thing about Joe King, that we don't really have an answer to that. I have seen that man do some things. Oh,
I'm not so sure what kicking Joe King in the head's going to accomplish.
Kicked him in the head. I was thinking that. You kick him in the head. I mean, it's empty. What's it going to do? But you know,
it's an offensive move of some volition. Denny at this point will just about.
Look, the crowd is chanting freaks, and he thinks it's a compliment.
Well, to him it is.
Wait. No, Shawn, don't do it.
Oh.
Fight it. There we go. No.
Desperately reached that top rope and was certainly massively unsuccessful in doing so. Oh, huge clothesline now coming out of that corner is Shawn Denny.
Beautiful clothesline. Cover 1, 2.
Decleating the young Joe King.
Only a 2 count, Fleener.
And we mentioned, certainly these two individuals are used to reaching over their shoulder or approaching the opposite corner and making a tag, getting a much-needed breather. Can't do that here this evening. But they
5 minutes have gone by in this match, Fleener.
They're certainly no stranger to singles competition. Wait. Competition against each other. Double stab. Right
backstabber.
Right into.
Stab in the back there, Fleener. Wait. Look at the entrance. The entrance right here.
Wait a minute now. At the entrance curtain, the behemoth.
And I'm not sure I know you can't see it on your screens, folks, but Man-O-War is making his way out here. Joe King with that cutter.
Into the ring now. Man-O-War behind the turned back of one Bill Olsen, who did not see the obvious liberties.
Man-O-War here to help adjust Joe King's spine.
Absolutely heinous on the part. Again, another
classical technical wrestling victory for Shawn Denny.
Unbelievable. Man-O-War coming out here, and I guarantee you, who's to say that Denny couldn't have won this matchup without the help?
But Denny did win the matchup. You could argue if you how and all this, whatever, but you know what? The winner is Shawn Denny.
Ladies and gentlemen, we again thank you for joining us here at MATW Live.
I'm excited. Fleener, because it's getting ready to be time for the main event. And maybe I get 2 presents in a row.
We'll just have to wait and see, ladies and gentlemen. So very much more on the loose and on its way here at MATW Live. Keep it right here. We have most certainly reached the point in our broadcast where the rubber, in fact, meets the road.
By the rubber, do you mean the fist of XLG, and by the road, do you mean the faces of Bad Magic?
It could very easily be that, hoping that you are very wrong in that assessment. Boy, I gotta tell you, regardless of what you make.
The contest is scheduled for one fall with a 30-minute time limit, and it is for the MATW Tag Team Championship. Introducing first, from Fayetteville, North Carolina, with a combined wrestling weight of 480 pounds, they are the men in charge, Gemstone, G-Money, the team of XLG.
Regardless of what anyone has to say about their character, about their antics.
Whoa, hold on, stop.
These men are impressive.
Who would dare question the character and antics of men like this?
Well, I'm definitely not going to do it in earshot.
These are two of the most upstanding gentlemen on the roster.
You go on thinking that if you want to, ABT.
And their opponents.
Oh, boy. Now it's time to clap.
They are the current MATW Tag Team Champions from the Carolinas, weighing in a combined wrestling weight of 342 pounds. Christopher Prince, Nathan Cross.
Where are they from?
The Carolinas.
They should have stayed there.
Well, hey, let me tell you something. I missed you, and I know you missed being here. But what you missed those two young men do, holy smokes.
I mean, I've seen the footage, I've watched the show, but how? How?
The further they matriculated through the tournament, ABT, it was miraculous. It was nothing short of it was miraculous. I can't put it any other way. I I was very emotional at the end of it. It is never going to be about me. It's about them. This whole building is absolutely just
I don't have to like it, but the gold is held by Bad Magic. That's Nathan Cross and Christopher Prince. I said when this team formed, I thought Christopher Prince was going to be held back, and you know,
You were incorrect.
Mistaken.
Right.
Mistaken. I was mistaken.
There you go.
Because it seems that these two kids have done the impossible. They bested XOV. They bested the Extreme Horsemen. They bested the Real Life Freaks. They're the tag champs.
Yeah, you were mistaken, which starts with them, which is a W upside down for wrong. You were extremely wrong.
You're reaching.
Can I be honest with you, ABT, as I am paid to do that very thing?
Of course.
These two youngsters who were basically just a fledgling, newly formed tag unit. They were bitter, brutal enemies. Look at what they have accomplished in such a very short period of time. They are your first ever, your reigning and defending MATW Tag Team Champions. My goodness. And the way they did it is just exemplary. It was unbelievable.
The tag team titles.
There they are. The hardware they earned right here at MATW Studios. Referee Todd Myers most certainly will earn his keep tonight in this main event, ladies and gentlemen. It's almost unfair we get to see something like this and matches of its ilk. Episode upon episode, ABT. Luckiest guys in the business, pal.
Well, the thing is, XLG, look at these guys. Just look at them. But then you look at the speed and the agility, the quickness of Chris Prince, of Nathan Cross. Oh, this is a fight.
Knee now. We are off and running, to be sure. Huge knee catching the breadbasket of one Chris Prince, followed by a huge right from G-Money. Oh, now just driving the forehead of the young Prince into this near turnbuckle closest to our broadcast.
The Prince are in the turnbuckle. They're his face. And look at this.
You could probably make plaster casts of that for sale at matwonline.com.
Oh, there you go, there you go.
You spoke of the athleticism. What
I gotta give it up. That was an amazing maneuver. Chris Prince landing on his feet. How about that, Fleener?
It's like catching a firefly. Just when you think you have him in your clutches,
well,
he somehow finds a way very quickly to escape.
I feel like if that's our analogy we're going with, that Jim Stone and G-Money might have some jars.
Yeah, they might be the mayonnaise jars.
Because Nathan Cross now, look at the determination.
Size comparison, they certainly are.
But I gotta wonder too, what does it do for Bad Magic? The confidence. They came out, they got these tag team championships, the Mid-Atlantic tag team championships.
Well,
what does it do for their confidence?
Well, it bolstered it through the rafters. However, the flip side of that coin, just like I explained to your reigning MATW heavyweight champion, Doug Delicious, Doug Disturbing, Doug whoever, that piece of hardware puts a target on their back. And these young men know that better than anyone. But they have answered the call each and every time they have been called upon to defend these titles. ABT, they just get it done.
Oh, man, did you see that stomp to his back? I mean, they get it done, but XLG is a dominating team. One of the best win-loss records in MATW tag action.
Handed to Real Life Freaks, who are on a completely unheralded
I have that date
streak.
marked in my calendar as it's a yearly holiday for me. Well, look at that.
Good.
Nathan Cross just drug across that top rope, and G-Money hooks the leg. 1, 2, only a 2.
Holy Hannah, they just almost decapitated the young Nathan Cross across that top rope. And what do you say they're giving up here in weight combined? 200 pounds to XLG?
At least, and look at this, Cross trying to fire out of this, but G-Money's got that side headlock. Wait, Cross does get out. Oh, and then he runs into a freight train. Woo!
If he didn't feel it then, he most certainly will feel it tomorrow. That shoulder landing firmly and with purpose.
You and I are not tiny guys, but I don't think I would run shoulder to shoulder into G-Money.
I stood beside G-Money earlier before this broadcast.
Look at this, look, just one into the other, and he's got him up. Don't they call you like Francis?
They call me anything
Vernon
but my name.
I like that, that's pretty good.
Aloysius. They've called me any and everything, and that's just fine by me. As long as they don't call me late at dinner time.
They can call you whatever they want, look at that.
Yeah, I'm certainly not going to make too much of a fuss about it around them.
I am the voice of reason, Alexander B. Thomas. This is Main Event, Brent Fleener, and you are watching MATW. The Tag Team Championships are on the line as Nathan Cross and Chris Prince, the defending champs, Bad Magic, face off against XLG. That's Jim Stone and G-Money. And Jim Stone is the one stomping a mud hole in Nathan Cross right now.
Currently, it is looking poorly for your defending and reigning MATW Tag Team Champions as XLG for some 3 minutes. Thomas have had their way with the young Nathan Cross here in their own corner. Closest to the broadcast position, another shoulder into the midsection.
I'm quite happy to see it.
Nathan Cross has been tossed, has been thrown, has been bludgeoned for some 2.5, 3 minutes.
And look, G-Money teasing it, but he's just locking the handlock on. Nathan Cross down on the ground in the middle of the ring. That's a good place for him, Fleener.
Anyone who was here during the Heavier 8 tournament to decide our first ever tag team champions.
I had other business to attend to.
Of course you did, and you missed a marvelous
working some deals out
of wrestling action.
I am very sorry I couldn't be here. I was hoping to see XLG or the Horsemen walk with the tag titles. I'm glad I wasn't disappointed by that. But regardless,
well, I don't mind telling you.
Here we have a chance. We have a chance to right the wrong right here.
You asked 10 people, 8 of them said XLG was going to walk out with this title firmly in their grasp, and for some reason, Bad Magic most certainly found something in their bag of tricks, and they became that
swing.
Swinging the best way up. Planning Jim Stone in the middle of the ring.
Look at Christopher Prince. He's absolutely losing his mind.
My goodness, if Cross is able to make this tag, ABT, this place is going to come completely loose at the seams. He does both teams down.
Look at that Cross with a boot to the face, or Prince with a boot to the face.
Prince now going to the high ring. Oh man, quiet.
G-Money's still up. G-Money's still dazed from that kick as Prince grabs him, has the arm. Oh, look at that knee in the face.
It actually caught him right under the chin.
He's dazed, he's out. Jim Stone get to his feet. Oh. And like I said, both men are just so dazed. Stone didn't realize what he was doing.
Christopher Prince has most certainly taken things.
But he's taking too much time. He can't stall here.
We'll do a little count, ABT.
Well, I'm surprised that these fans.
One G-Money.
Fans counted to 5 with him.
Oh.
Well, it's courtesy of Chris Prince. Look. Cross using Prince as a weapon. Prince. Sends G-Money. Wait. 1, 2. Oh, only a 2 count. How about that, Fleener?
Wow. A little too close for comfort. Chris Prince with the look on his face. Can't believe it either. The match ensues. The standing room only crowd behind me.
There we go. Prince absolutely flat.
Might shut things down for the moment anyway.
Flat.
Wow. By G-Money.
And look, Cross is cheating on the outside.
And oh, wait, he is kicked now. Oh!
Wait.
Hold on a minute, a roll up now. They've
Gotta be kidding me.
They have.
And still, MATW Tag Team Champions, the team of Bad Magic.
Petrie letting everyone know that Bad good, bad, or indifferent, any magic is welcome when facing off against a team like XLG ABT. Your thoughts, brother? It'll be all right. There's another time, another tag team, and another opportunity for Bad Magic.
Thank you. I'm sorry, what happened there? I wasn't paying attention.
Well, Bad Magic's walking out of here again.
Since I didn't see the end of the match, I feel like we need to redo this and restart the entire match.
I cannot believe it, nor can the Legion.
They won the match.
They most certainly did.
I can think whatever I want about Bad Magic, but they're victorious here tonight at MATW.
And coming up, an interview with your champs.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, the reigning and defending MATW Tag Team Champions, Bad Magic. Gentlemen, once again, when the wagon is loaded against you, when it's seemingly completely impossible for you guys to come through with those on your shoulder, you find a way. They find a way.
You know, I think the people of Yorktown, Virginia appreciate good music. And just like Kenny Rogers said, you gotta know when to hold 'em, and you gotta know when to fold 'em. And I'm telling you right here, Jack, there's not one team able to call our bluff here in MATW. And we're gonna be the champs to stay for a long time. Yorktown, I swear to God, I love you.
You know, I heard XLG out here crying after the match, talking all that trash, making excuses as to why they lost. So boys, if you want another shot, all you gotta do is ask. Because Bad Magic, we're fighting champions, and as long as we got these people backing us up, ain't nothing that can stop us.